out, and my partner's army is quite 20 food behind Teal army, and I'm actually below the Zerg. Kind of obvious because Zerg usually creates a lot more units than other races. So we're quite behind even in army count, and we have a Muta harass going on, and this Muta harass will delay our attack timing even more. So this is actually a very bad situation for us because Teal has already saturated his natural, his second natural, and Zerg is actually moving on to his second natural as well, and this is really bad news. And I'm actually curious because usually Zergs will put down 2 evolution chambers, and whoa, there you go, we have an evolution chamber in his natural, so I missed that. But he's actually upgrading the melee attack level. He's actually going for level 2 at the moment. So these Banelings will do a lot of damage, and if I see any Banelings, where are the Banelings? There they are. They will do around 35 damage to light units. So this is going to be very bad. Did it say level 2? Guys, it's level 1, guys. So I was looking at this. It's level 2 and this is level 1. So I made a mistake there. It's going up +1 attack. And we have an army moving out. Hopefully we can get a good position, and we could pick out any observers that are watching our armies, because if that's the case, we cannot have observers giving free vision over these new guys. So let's take a look at whether the other team is prepared for this. And they do have more. He has 6 colossi. My partner has 6 colossi. Actually, he managed to catch up. So aZox has actually slowed down his colossi production. I'm kind of curious because he should be way ahead. We have it's interesting because he should be way ahead of his colossi count. So my partner has done very well to continue to produce colossi and produce enough zealots to complement, so he doesn't have to waste his gas. So we have 2 teams forming for I think he's trying to go for a sandwich, because we have armies forming here. We have around, oh my goodness, we have so many Banelings here. And we have an army forming here with High Templars. So that's why aZox was going. He was going High Templars so that he could get rid of the Marines and kill the Vikings. So we have a small engagement here, and Stimpack goes in, and aZox falls back. So he realizes that his army is actually quite smaller than our 2 armies combined. And we have Zerg coming in. It's actually very disorganized here, and all the Banelings get picked off, all of them. I don't understand why he doesn't have any lings in his army. I don't understand. Why doesn't he have any lings in his army? We gotta take any cannon fodder shots, and we have 2 versus 1. Again, we have 2 versus 1. This is a terrible coordination, and this could have went totally the other way, because if Zerg and Toss attacked at the same time, this was only 5 or 3 seconds like in between. They only attacked 5 or 3 seconds in between, and this just went totally the wrong way. And this could be the platform. Their mistake could be the platform for a victory at the moment, because even though I lost all my Marines, we still have all the Colossi and have all my tanks and my Vikings. So we could actually target this natural expansion. We have already taken out the purple natural, and we have purple actually trying to go for some sort of a flanking attack with Banelings. And Banelings are useless. They're not useless against tanks. They're just gonna get picked off. And there's just like around 20 Banelings just sacrificing to kill 2 Marines, and these tanks are just ripping them apart. And we have around one tank with 23 kills, the other tank with 16 kills. All these tanks have at least 10 kills here. So we have Marine reinforcements coming in, and we have Toss actually scrambling to build up an army so that we can take on this attack here. He's going out of his second natural, and I'm not sure which direction he'll be going. Will he try to flank our army, or will he go for our base? So those are 2 options that he has. He already has his production buildings being destroyed, and Zerg is completely out of commission at the moment. He's building his roaches, and these roaches and links will not be enough to stop this army. And we have Zealot, what is this called? Zealot Stalker, Immortal, and we have this giant composition of army coming in to destroy our natural. So we have, my partner's actually building a Void Ray to counter against this army, but I don't think it will be necessary because aZox has opted to reinforce its Colossi numbers. So he's actually going for the natural of Ender, and he's actually managed to destroy it, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be destroying this. We have another engagement going on, and these siege tanks do not succeed at the moment because the army size is obviously smaller than their army. The Zerg's army is obviously smaller than our army, so let's just quickly auto attack and finish this game. Sean has already left the game, but I am not sure why he has left the game because his partner is actually ripping apart our natural. Basically, aZox can win this game if he manages to keep this army and somehow destroy our army in his base. So aZox is just kind of having a pause moment here. He should be attacking my natural, and I think he's actually moving his stalkers so that he could get some reinforcement, and while his natural gets destroyed. So let's take a look at the upgrades, and we need to take a look at the upgrades here. My partner is actually ahead by the armor upgrade, and this is actually a good news for us because the Colossi will live much longer. They have 3 armor now, they'll be taking much more shots before they die. And my natural is going down at the moment, and the Stalker heavy army will get picked off by Marauders and tanks. He needs to reinforce his army with robotics facility units, but I don't think he has any robotics facilities left. I believe the one that was here was destroyed, and he's actually pushing into our base. So we have Vikings here sort of waiting for a chance to hit on these Colossus. Just one Colossus, singular. And let's see if he can pick it off before he can land and assist in the main army's attack. So he managed to take out this Colossus last Colossus, and we have these Vikings landing, and why aren't they attacking these Stalkers? They're just sitting there chilling, and we have these 2 DTs, and these 2 DTs could actually win the game if I do not have any scans left. If they somehow manage to take out this orbital command, these 2 DTs could actually win the game. So we have a small force of aZox. He's actually going around trying to destroy the robotics so that he cannot create any observers. That is a smart move. And he's actually taking out production facilities. Meanwhile, aZox's main base is actually just completely destroyed. He does not have any mining facilities. I don't think he has any probes. Let's take a look. Maybe he does have 1 probe, so he could survive. He does have 3,000 minerals. He should have been producing production facilities while this was going on. He has so much money right now. So, and he abruptly leaves the game, and I guess he figures that after losing all his production facilities, he has realized he is not going to win this game. And I believe his DTs have noticed the missile turret that was being built on my 3rd natural. So this has been I think this game was I think it was a great comeback. It was one of those games where the opponents made a mistake in the fight, and they basically couldn't bounce back from it because we gained so much out of that fight. All the tanks survived, all the Vikings survived, and all the Colossi survived. So it's one of those games that if there's any lessons to be learned, then if you have a partner, if you're trying to sandwich, make sure you coordinate these attacks. And if you're a Zerg, make sure you build infestors. And if in your Baneling army, make sure you have Lings, because Lings run faster than Banelings, and they will get picked off early on. So this has been another Team Starcraft cast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll sign off now.